Hello and welcome to another edition of the Daily Beard. I'm Jason Fox, aka Lee Klaus Beard, and today we're discussing the tweet, "Simplicity is usually the result of much complex thinking." Yes, it's true, it really is. Our job in advertising is often to take very complex ideas, especially if you're working with technology clients or healthcare clients or pharmaceutical clients or engineering clients or construction clients, or, well, frankly, a lot of clients who aren't just selling a piece of cheese. But even then, the cheese may be very complex because some cheese is. I should know I am a big fan of cheese. Nonetheless, that is our job. And if we do our job right, people will think, well, that sounds rather easy, which is dangerous because then clients will think it's easy and won't want to pay us as much, which is a shame. But they should, because the ability to distill complex information into something that is simple and easy to understand, but not overly simplified, not simplistificated, as I once said, is a skill, and it's a good skill to have, and an invaluable skill to have. In fact, it's so invaluable that a great deal of value should be placed upon it. After all, it was French mathematician and airsight philosopher Blaise Pascal who once opined, "I have made this longer than usual because I have not had time to make it shorter." That quote is often attributed to Mark Twain and others, but as far as we know, Blaise Pascal was the first to use it in some form of attributable print. Little side note there for those who like etymology and such things. Back to the matter at hand, making things simple. It takes a lot of thinking. It takes a lot of work often to make something simple, something complex. Not just something complex, make it simple. It takes a lot of complex thinking. Sometimes that's the strategy. Sometimes it's the media plan. Sometimes it's the work itself, whether it's the headline or even the design. Think about it. Think about industrial design and how often you're taking something very complex and trying to make it simple and elegant. Not just the appearance of simplicity, but something that's actually elegant and simple to use. You can err on the side of being simple in appearance, but too complex in use. A few years ago, Honda came out with a new user interface for their entertainment and stereo systems. What they neglected to include was an actual knob for volume. Instead, you had to delve in 3 or 4 levels just to change the volume of the radio. People were not pleased with this, and nor should they have been. It only took them, I think, actually just the very next year to upgrade, I suppose you would say, the stereo to include an actual knob, because that's how people like to use things. If you have to take your eyes off the road just to change the volume, that's not good. And yes, there were probably controls on the steering wheel. Nonetheless, 75 years of having a volume knob on your car stereo is hard to let go of. So, make things as simple as you can, but not so simple as to get in the way of usability. And doing that requires what? Say it again, a fair amount of complex thinking. So go forth and think complex thoughts and whittle them down as simply as you can. Have a good one. I'm Jason Fox.